Okay, so this is Connor Breen. Why don't you tell me a little bit about how your stuttering got started, any therapy you might have had, and how your stuttering bothers you these days?
Hmm. Okay, so I first started stuttering when I was about like 6 years old, and we had a relative come and like stay with us, and like that what was just like very heavy on me, and
How was that?
uh just with like things that would be like said, and then as soon as I started stuttering, like uh uh the family member that what was with us just like jumped all over it, and just kind of left a like really bad experience in the back of my head.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've stuttered pretty much ever since. And I was always told by doctors that I would like grow out of it, and
Mm-hmm.
I never really did.
Yeah.
And then I took speech therapy for the first time in high school, um, with with a couple of different therapists and everything, and that that didn't do what it was supposed to, like, clearly, because I'm still stuttering. Um,
So how does
and then,
stuttering bother you these days?
oh gosh, well, it really just like keeps me from like I want to say like reaching my full potential, because like what I want to be able to do is just help other people like you do. Uh, but I feel like stuttering is just this like final hurdle that I need to get over.
What about your daily situations?
Um, it used to affect me a lot, but then recently I un until I found you actually, I had just accepted that I would always stutter, and so I tried my best to let it not affect me, but it definitely does add like work, school, and just in like everyday social interactions, and every single person's reaction is always the exact same.
Really?
Yeah, just kind of like a chuckle or a smirk, like I'm messing with them. Then after that, it's a look of like realization on their face, and then just a look of of either pity or they just start like laughing because like they're uncomfortable with the situation and they have no clue how to like handle it.
Yeah.
And yeah.
It's usually the case.
Yeah.
Okay, can you read this for me?
Is this? Yeah, sure. When you look at mountains, they seem permanent and unchanging. Yet, for millions of years, Earth's surface has gradually changed or evolved and continues to change. Charles Darwin suggested that plant and animal life was also evolving, and he explained the laws governing those changes. Early in his life, Darwin became fascinated with the plant and animal kingdoms. He observed the natural world, collected fossils, rocks, plants, insects, and animals. In 1831, he joined an exploratory voyage along the coast of South America. He noted that animal life differed from island to island by studying the characteristics of a turtle. He found he could tell which island it came from. He also studied 14 varieties of finches, some with short beaks and some with long beaks.
Okay, we can stop there with that. Okay, great. Now you saw that video before about the program. You know how this program works? How do you think you're going to do?
I'm going to crush it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay, thanks a lot, Connor.
Yeah.
This is Connor Breen. About 5 days after he started treatment. Why don't you tell me, we've been going through a lot of different things in therapy. How did it feel being on that DAF, and how did it change the way you talked?
Well, at first, it was a huge trip to hear myself not stuttering from an outside source.
Mm-hmm.
But then after I got used to that, it made it so simple to not stutter.
Right. So we also did something with those contracts that you're writing up.
Yes.
Tell me how you're going to use the contracts when you finish therapy after today, outside.
Mm-hmm. I feel that most of my contracts are just going to be small, personal, obtainable goals that I can work towards every day.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, they'll be helpful.
Yeah.
So, how does it feel now to talk without stuttering?
Man, like, I'm not scared of anything. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
So, what did you like best about the therapy?
Well, besides you, like, this one actually works.
This one actually worked.
Yeah.
Okay, so how was your speech before? Kind of describe that, and how is it now today?
So before I took this, speaking would feel like I was talking into a brick wall, just trying to like force it out. But now, I I don't feel as like claustrophobic in life.
Right.
Yeah.
So, what situations in life will this help you in?
Well, besides like just helping in everyday simple conversation,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be able to help other people in what I want to help them with, which will eventually be training young potential elite athletes. So,
All right.
yeah.
Wonderful. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, if somebody were to come to you and ask you about this therapy, what
Yeah.
would you say?
You have to find a way to make it work.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what would you say about the therapy?
It makes speech so much more simpler than a stutterer thinks that it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're going to start doing those contracts. Who will you start doing the contracts with?
First off, I'll start doing them with my girlfriend, my close friends, and my family. Then after that, I'll put myself into more difficult situations, like, as funny as it sounds, like drive-throughs, restaurants, just ordering food. And then after that, with new customers at work.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you think these people that you know will react?
Oh man, they're going to lose their minds. Especially my family at Christmas time.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's going to be incredible.
A good Christmas present. Huh?
Great one, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and read this?
Absolutely. When you look at mountains, they seem permanent and unchanging. Yet for millions of years, Earth's surface has gradually changed or evolved and continues to change. Charles Darwin suggested that plant and animal life was also evolving, and he explained the laws governing those changes. Early in his life, Darwin became fascinated with plant and animal kingdoms. He observed the natural world, collecting fossils, rocks, plants, insects, and animals. In 1831, he joined an exploratory voyage along the coast of South America. He noted that animal life differed from island to island. By studying the characteristics of a turtle, he found he could tell which island it came from. He also studied 14 varieties of finches, some with short beaks and some with long beaks.
Okay, that's great. Let's stop there. Okay, so all in all, what did you think of your therapy in the past 5 days and how you're feeling now?
Well, besides feeling incredible, obviously, I'm just frustrated at myself that I didn't do this earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks a lot.
No,